All right, so Matt, I want to bring you in because I want you to share what you would be feeling as a potential interviewee if I'm going to be asking you some of these questions. And we're going to run through 6 questions that I like to ask anybody that's going to be in my organization. I want to get into the mindset that you would have if I was to ask you this question, Matt. Tell me about a time when you were humiliated and what you did about it. What does that make you think about?
Number one, it makes me wonder why you're asking this question, right? Because in most interviews, that's not what I've ever been experienced. And number two, it makes me a little nervous because I'm running through all the times when I was humiliated, and which one am I least humiliated enough that I can tell a new stranger who's going to hire me and remember this for the rest of.
And that's exactly the emotion that I'm looking for, because I want to put you on your back foot.
Right? If this person can't deal with this interview question, they're not perfect candidate. You may love them for 15 other reasons.
Your role here is, once again, some type of a deal flow to weed out people that aren't qualified for a management type caliber position.
Yeah. So, you know, my mind goes to one time when I was speaking and I had my fly down. My mind goes to a fender bender that I had one time, you know, so some things that were humiliating, but they weren't so humiliating that I couldn't tell you, I couldn't tell whoever you're going to show these videos to, right? Mm-hmm. And because I don't know you, and I don't even know if you're going to give me this job, I'm not going to get that intimate with you. If I do, again, I may be the wrong person because I can't process situational awareness enough.
Right. This is a gauge. This is a gauge to see how comfortable that stranger is at sharing you something intimate about their life, but also gives you an insight as to whether or not, to this last part of the question, what you did about it, and whether or not they actually have the emotional fortitude and the ability to override their fight or flight response and actually fight. Yeah. Because business is war. Whether or not you agree with that philosophy, I come from the mindset, and many other successful entrepreneurs like Mark Cuban, Steve Jobs, Rockefeller, Ford, if you are drowning, I'm going to stick a hose in your mouth and I'm going to let you drown. Yeah. And that's the business mind that I have when it comes to my competition. I'm not here to make friends when it comes to business, and I have to be able to put every advantage in my corner if I want to do that. And so this is just one of the tools that I use, and so you're talking about a humiliating point.
And I didn't see the question before this, right? So I think in my mind the best operations people, the best reactors that I've dealt with in my career have been ones that either turn to, what did you do about it? They either turn to humor, or they turn to a sincere, genuine apology. Right? That both of those things will connect and bridge and deepen a relationship.
Press the subscribe button to stay updated with the latest.